Oh, and the garrisons provide detection range. So that would allow you to spot invisible units. So I'm guessing they're planning to add more espionage in the future, seeing as the unit is literally called a saboteur. That's not a combat unit. That's a sneaky sod unit. Alright, so we have another knight, and I think I'm going to continue to send you south down to Bjornvar. Thankfully, knights are pretty quick. A merchant from afar. Disaster! Hexdex is beset with a violent pox. Probably brought into the city by the caravan of traders recently granted entry. The gods must be angry. Disease runs rampant through the city, causing untold misery. Quick! Set up the privatized hospitals and make some money. And also relieve some of the disease stuff, of course. If it's financially prudent to do so. Alright, Renninger has built its fountain. So you just need buildings. Oh, especially because you're almost at your limit. So I think that this is going to be farm, farm, farm. Those ones are a little bit less important. I'm actually half tempted to just put hamlets in here. Or maybe, you know what, let's do a commons quarter here. And then do a hamlet here. And that's a good list of things for you to build. Now, do you have any infrastructure we need? Probably food on river. Yes. Food on river, yes. Money on harbour? No. Influence on main plaza? No. Industry? Yes. Lumber yards? Yes. Industry per worker? Yes. Fortifications? We don't have any market quarters. We do have trade. Stability per researcher. We will do, especially with the hamlet going. Alchemist workshop, definitely. Science per population, 100%. Science per researcher, 100%. Science and more researchers from the library. Okay, so Renninger has a lot of stuff to build. So let's go ahead and invest some money in this. Just to give you a bit of a kickstart. Because I feel like you've been around for a while. And have been a bit slow on the uptake. I love the UI design. Amplitude is usually really good at that. Society layer view, and this is just so good. Possibly. I mean, it's a little hard to see what exactly this means. Like, what does it mean that we've got the majority of the influence over this place, and yet it still seems to be Mongolian? It might just be that this level of influence hasn't been implemented yet. That's entirely possible. But actually, this is one of the screens I like less. But in terms of like how the cities and things look as they grow and you add districts to them, I really like that. Not even spending your turn gain. Yeah, I mean, we make so much money, it's kind of obscene at this point. Idle City, Grumbuskin. Which is a mixture of super industrial and super growth. I think what I might do is put a commons quarter. No, we'll put a hamlet there. That's definitely farming. And then the thing that I keep going backwards and forwards about is whether I want to upgrade these or not. And if I do, to do what? I think that this is going to be production. That's definitely production. I think going around the back here would be production. Plus 10, plus 10. That's plus 2, minus 12. I think that's going to be better as a farm. This one's probably better as a workshop. Especially as we are producing such a ludicrous amount of food elsewhere. Then these areas are stone fields, rocky fields, crater. So these really should be industrial. And then this one, maybe a commons quarter. That's, oh yeah, it is, plus 15. Yeah, let's turn that into a commons quarter. That's a good mixture, I think. So that'll keep you going for a while. Let all the soldiers make their moves. Everyone heading down to Bjorn Var still. What's the benefit of attaching an outpost versus letting them be a city of their own? Don't know. That's one thing I've been wondering myself. I think generally, if you want to have a city growing super, super tall, then if you attach outposts to them, then that one city will be really productive. So, for example, if you are going with this, so with maximum, not liberty, maximum authoritarianism, I think is what that one is, which boosts the amount of resources you generate in your capital, then attaching outposts to the capital will make that all of those outposts contribute to the capital's production. However, the buildings and things you can build in the outposts seem to be so limited, I can't ever see that actually paying off. I'd much rather just have extra cities. Especially when later on you can start to attach cities to each other. Although, actually, I haven't seen a way of doing that yet, either. Oh, wonders. We've made it to the next level, so we should probably pick one of these. Machu Picchu. Redistribute 50% of the food from the city to all cities. Wow. Must be placed next to a mountain or on a mountain. Usually you can't build stuff on mountains. So that's really strong. If you have a city which is just the breadbasket of your empire, stick Machu Picchu on there and then they're suddenly feeding everything. But we were English before we were Dutch, which means that I already have a huge amount of food production spread out everywhere. St. Basil's Cathedral, plus 1 faith per district, plus 20 faith, plus 40 stability. That is like Notre Dame. Taj Mahal, plus 20 stability, plus 50 money on a reliable city. That sounds better. And then the Topaki Palace. Stability, 100% production towards any shared project. And then plus 5 industry. Well, I'm definitely claiming Taj Mahal. Can I take 2? No, you can only have 1. Alright, so now we need to choose where to put the Taj Mahal. And I was seriously thinking Nimanda for this. Let's sort this by money, because I think right now Litoshkin makes more money, but Nimanda is going to be a close second, and Nimanda is actually focusing on building money stuff, which Litoshkin isn't. 360 versus 328. Yeah, Nimanda is going to have more potential finance, especially with this coastline, which we can build harbours and VOC warehouses on. And in fact, that's suddenly going to become really profitable. So we need to find a place to put the Taj Mahal. It needs to be on a river. Ah, okay, we have rivers. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We have rivers. Which is this? That is... I wish I could delete that one in particular. I think it's probably this. There it is. Can I put this there? No. Okay. In fact, you know what that should probably be? Hamlet. Or a moneylender, though quite frankly all of this is going to be moneylenders, so I think this is okay, and we can have our production up here. Which was the intention. So we have food and then production. Anyway, that doesn't answer the question of where exactly we put Taj Mahal. I mean, it has to be one of these, and I think it's probably going to be you, because you're not going to have the adjacencies. So let's put Taj Mahal there. Let's have everyone adding production to this thing so it can be done as soon as possible. Going to get this down to 4 turns? No, 5's the minimum. 5 turns will do. And then, Nimanda, I'm going to make you an outrageous amount of money. I'm just going to buy every single harbour that I can afford, regardless of how crazy expensive they've become. And then we're also going to put the VOC buildings which cost 666 ducats. Well, that one did. This now 702. Which, don't forget, is providing +5 money on every adjacent harbour. And apparently I've got so many harbours it's not letting me build anymore on these. Oops. Oh, I don't want you building the harbour. Do you take me for a peasant? I don't build things, I buy them. And there we go. This place is now earning 408 money. Even without this area being filled with moneylenders. And that's going to earn another 50% once Taj Mahal is done in 5 turns. This place is going to be earning like 600 ducats. Base level. And then I'm going to build more of the moneylenders around here. To get even more. And then we'll get banks and things going too. Ah, you can actually buy these out with population. That's interesting. Oh, and the stability is currently 29%. It's going to go all the way up to 92. Which is going to increase the rate that this place is growing. Because, yeah, Namanda kind of needs that boost. Is there a limit to where you can put districts? I mean, space. And also, different districts behave better in different areas. So it's a bit of a puzzle game. Say, like, where do I want my farmers? Where do I want my industry? Where do I want my commerce? It really depends. And yes, our money income is now rising rapidly. But getting these merchant fame things is still really difficult. They are by far and away the hardest ones to reach. The easiest one is probably industrial, because if you're just building districts, then you succeed in that. Like, we've been Dutch for what? 2 turns? 3? We're already a level 2 builder. Science is relatively easy. It's just kind of consistent. Same with population growth, but money? I think I've only ever managed 1 star in money. Despite, you know, this. What turn is this? This is turn 110. Button to the... Oh, it's this one! Right! Yeah, so I was thinking of combining Requin with Milatis. Which costs 4,000 influence. And that does indeed make it into one giant city. And now Milatis is actually bigger than Letoshkin. Abundance of food now. 300 surplus. 485 industry, 553 ducats, and then 65 science. Speaking of, Nemanda could absorb Vertheim, which would give us even more coastline and even more potential money. And in fact, could also then integrate Silvernite. It's drops with an S. 49 of 50. Oh yeah, population. See, this is powerful, but I think because of the cost of the buildings, it's never really worth doing, because any excess production that you have is just wasted. Actually, that's not true, because we build all 3 of these in one turn. No, you can build multiples. So in terms of food, it's going to be good, because, well, no, because you're effectively growing at twice the speed, because you have 2 places doing the food production. This isn't like Civilization, where the more food you have, the faster you grow. It's still a set speed. Based primarily, actually, by stability. Industry does that. Like, money and science, because of the multiplicative modifiers. So, for example, if we merge something into Nemanda, which had Taj Mahal, yes, that would work. So if we merged Yabu into Taj Mahal, sorry, Yabu into Nemanda, then that would work better. I don't think I am going to merge those two. I don't think it really makes sense for the way that we've been playing. But now we see how it works, at least. Junko wants me to drink some tea. Alright then, I think that can be done. And while this is loading up again, let's go and see who else has come through with follows. Wow, there's a lot of you. Haxon 2000, Morris Michael, Be More Orange, Barsol, Bambi Bone Crusher, that's an awesome name. Big Illegald, Jack Shift, Solrak Gaming, Posluga Krek, Zav, Spanning, Porker, Joshua, and Proper Sloth. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. It is absolutely awesome having so many of you with us at the moment. Drafting Duelist, hello. Nickwash, welcome. Taxman, hello. For me, OpenDev crashes on the loading screen. Can't play it, but at least I can watch it. Oh no! Sure, that sucks. I know that the Games Together has a forum. You might be able to ask for solutions there. Afraid I can't help. People in chat might be able to as well. I don't know. Okay, so we have undone the merging of the cities, which is fine. You have something to say to me. What is it? What are you saying to me? I don't know. It had an exclamation mark, but I'm not seeing what that was about. Beyond Var game population, fine. Right, and turn. Armies continue to move into Beyond Var. And then we'll be very, very, very soon ready to go for a war against Assur. What's happened here? These are outposts. I think they've burned down some of Quill's city. Yeah, these used to be Teutonic. Or Persian. Or Assyrian. And now they're Mongolian. So my ally is actually growing in strength right now because he's at war. I would like to take that out. Huns are actually growing in strength a bit. Where are you at? Last. Okay. Last place is taking out 5th place. Rather impressively. And I'm now a full 1,000 points ahead of the Aztecs. Sorry. The... Poles? Poles. Alright, Army in Litoshkin. You guys are going to be fortifying this. Oh, that was you two. Yeah, you can go into the main capital bit and then fortify there. And Bjornvar army.
Stay together.
Swordsman, 2 pikemen, 3 archers. That's fine. I'm sure that my cavalry army, my knights, are around nearby somewhere. Population growing. Attitude changed. I do wish it was a little bit clearer as to which empire is Empire 4. Who is Empire 4? Are you Empire 4? I think eventually that's probably going to be changed to saying the Mongols have changed their attitude. Empire 4 is just an ID, which I don't think is ever actually used. I said in the middle. Ah, Empire 3. So, Empire 4, 5, 2, 4.
I have your support, don't I?
I don't know, do you? What are we talking about? Wait, weren't we trading everything? No, we are trading everything. You've just literally got nothing. Interesting. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. It's like their attitude has changed. Okay, how? What's going on? Waste over $100 in Cyberpunk and Empire of Sin this month. Can I get it back and just buy this instead? Well, Cypher, you can get this scenario for free just by watching 3 hours of people with drops enabled playing this. No money required. Yeah, you got it. Okay, there you go. Watching Burke last night. Gotcha. Right, this army is ready to merge. This army is almost ready to merge, although I'll probably merge you with the cavalry force once they've arrived. Furnace steel has been researched. High furnace and armory. The heresy of science! Are we mere animals? Word spreads that natural philosophers are conceiving theories regarding the providence of life itself. To imagine that men and beasts might have shared common ancestors would be an affront to many and cause a revolution in the way that people view themselves. These theories could undermine the realm's official faith and by extension your authority. What is your position on this matter? Forbid them! These ideas are self-evidently falsehoods and need to be vanquished. Forces choice literalism for civics scientific facts. Or embrace. We must recognize the progress we can make by adopting these ideas. Forces the choice of compatibilism for the civics scientific facts. This sound is really, really loud. Okay. Please remember what the music volume is set to, game. Oh, where's that thing gone? There it is. We're going to embrace because we are completely towards progressivism. And then this army is done. You're on your way in. Where's my other army? You guys. Okay, you're actually pretty close. 3 turns away? 2 turns. You can actually merge in with them right now. So all of our knights are together. We've got these 4. Do we have more infantry on the way, or is Litoshkin... It's building Taj Mahal, so no, it's not. I thought I told you to merge. Oh, you can't. Next turn then, that's fine. Idle army, you just hang out here for now. Yabu's population has grown. Alright, cool. So the problem is, I don't think that there is a way of manufacturing grudges against Quill. Could do the surprise war. It does make us super untrustworthy. They have a grievance on us, which they have refused. To press. Yeah, it's just a grievance, it's not a demand. And it doesn't look like they're going to press it. Another wonder can be claimed. Taj Mahal completed. Oh, because we built Taj Mahal, we can actually grab another wonder. Now that does mean that Nimunda is now going to be 460? That feels low. I was expecting that to be about like 600. Why are you producing so little? Plus 50 money on reliable city. Oh, what the hell is a reliable city? Does that mean an administered city? Because I can do that. Yeah, because Nimunda right now is unadministered. So Reninga is going to get rid of theirs, and you're going to go to Nimanda instead. Nope, still not. That's a stability tier, I believe. Ah, strained. Strained. Okay, our stability kind of sucks. I mean, it's easy enough to raise, I just need to build a place. Strained. Where's full? Settled. Nope. Strained and settled seem to be the only tiers. There's the bottom one, which is, I think, troubled, then strained, and then settled. Oh, this is how you do these things. Sacrifices one population to increase money in the city. So you get plus 20 money for 5 turns. Start the Inquisition. Sacrifices a population to increase stability for 5 turns. Or Procession. Spend money to increase stability. Okay, that's how those work. Found a way to fix the bug. Avast was blocking the game. Yeah, I've heard of Avast having real problems with games. Like, whenever there's a bug fix forum, it always like, Avast. It's Avast. Hi, Mord. When's this game coming out? Already pre-ordered. April. 21st of April. No, the administered is whether they have an administrator or not. And Taranthil, thank you very much for the resubscription. I think that, yeah, it did come through. Thank you very much for the 7-month resub. On the way to 1 year. Just 5 more months and then you hit it. Huzzah! And Silver Knight just claimed Humankind. Congratulations on that, Silver Knight. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think that I'm unfortunately going to have to call this stream here. What's next on my schedule? Because I'm really tempted to play some more of this. I'm enjoying it. Let's take a look. My schedule is supposed to be... It's Paraspero, isn't it? Yeah, I already delayed one Paraspero for Humankind. I think I might still do some more of this. I really do want to play Paraspero, so I might just not do Hearts of Iron over the weekend, and instead do Humankind today, do it a double, and then Paraspero later. 1%, 2% left. How much is 2% of 3 hours? Lots of you are at 90. Okay, I can do that. That's fine. Do another 5 or 10 minutes. So what I'm thinking for the next stream is probably start a new game. Because let's face it, this one's over. Like, we've won. I can't see the Aztecs gaining 1,200 points at this point to catch us. And that's also going to allow us to play a bit more with some of the other factions. We know more about what the game is doing. And we can then properly be up against Burke Black and also Quill. So, and we can play more militaristic. Like, we haven't been playing a military game during this one. Although we've been building up for it. And I was planning to go and bully these guys. But it would be such a one-sided affair. I don't think it would be very interesting. So yeah, we'll do a new game. Okay, all of the claims are coming through now. That's awesome. And then we'll start a new one at that point. Probably won't play quite as expansionist. I might try to play a bit taller. Now that I understand how population growth works and how population caps work. Like Litoshkin, I think, was capped for a long time. Before I realized that the slots, like the researcher slot, farmer slot, industry slots, etc., were the ways of increasing the population capacity. So we know a bit more. We can also try like working with territories, linking outposts to cities. There are different things we can do here. So if you have enjoyed this, then please do hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live again in the future. Which is going to be in 1 hour. So what I usually do, for those of you who are new to the channel, I take an hour break. I'm just going to go and get something to eat. I am very hungry. And then I'll be back again 1 hour's time, and we will play some more Humankind at that point. So hit that follow button to get those notifications. It'll be fantastic to see you again. If you've really enjoyed this, then please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content, or you can check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do also have a YouTube channel where the beginning of this series has started to be uploaded. You can find that at youtube.com/MordredViking. There's also a whole bunch of other strategy games. That is very much the focus of my channel. We do a lot of strategy here. So if you like Humankind, it is very likely you'll like all of the other stuff that I do. Discord. I have a community. If you would like to come and join us, you can find us on the Discord, which Bamboozle has linked. Thank you very much for that, Bamboozle. Also, Chromos, Soul Slurpee, Poet, and Colinus, congratulations on earning those copies of Humankind. I do hope that you enjoy them. That would be awesome. Also, GoGo and Woodworm, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Very cool of you to join us. Alright, when am I back online again? 1 hour. So at 10 PM GMT, I will be back on again. I'm just going to go and see who else is streaming, and I will pass on the love to them. Prompt Commander! Congratulations to Humankind. Alright, let's go and raid NoCB. NoCB is a strategy gaming podcast, and they are also good friends of mine, so we will head on over there with a raid. So I would love to see their chat absolutely lit up, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking raid, just like this. Or if you're a subscriber, you can raid with this. Note, this will only work with the subscription, otherwise those emotes will just come up as a bunch of gobbledygook. So make sure you pick the right one. Let's go and do this raid with some real power. NoCB people are absolutely fantastic, so do say hello. Anyway, that's it for me. I will be back 1 hour. I'm going to go and run off for some food. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you 1 hour's time for some more Humankind. Until then, goodbye.